Hello, Cancer. This is Michelle from Divine Intuition, and welcome to your monthly love reading for June 2020. So, for this reading, I'm going to be using the Witch's Tarot and the Psychic Tarot Oracle cards. So, be mindful that this reading is not gender specific, that it is just regarding our energies. So, whichever energy you resonate the most will be the message for you, okay? All right, so let's begin. So, let's shuffle these cards a bit more and set the intention, and let's see what's in store for the Divine Feminines. All right, we have the Page of Wands, we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so money coming in, or perhaps exchange of energies with her masculines. We have the Three of Pentacles. For the Divine Masculines, we have the Six of Swords. We have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so a little bit of air element there with his Divine Feminine. And we have the King of Pentacles. All right, so quite successful in his endeavors for the Divine Masculines. And the overall message between the both of them is the Nine of Wands. Okay, so let's take a look at this reading further. Okay, so let's take a look at the Divine Feminines. So the Divine Feminines have the Page of Wands. So this is suggesting that she is being a little bit more extrovert than usual this month. She is definitely communicating with her Divine Masculine much more. She's being much more expressive. She is being much more outgoing, starting conversations perhaps, or trying to reach out to him, trying to get his attention in some way or form. So she's definitely putting in that effort towards the Divine Masculine, definitely wanting to reach out, do some activities with him. Looks like the weather is getting much more nicer, so she is much more interested in going outdoors, exploring the nature. So this is definitely a fire element. Pages are a little bit inexperienced, so this may be new to her, this way of expressing herself or communicating with her Divine Masculine could be quite different for her. She may be experimenting in this form of communicating, or her approach towards him may be quite new and inexperienced, but definitely really passionate. She seems really passionate in approaching him this month of June. So it's quite optimistic, quite a lighthearted energy for her in regards to her masculine. Now, with the Divine Masculines, we have the Six of Swords, and this is suggesting that, he is starting to move on now from certain situations that have perhaps keeping him trapped or emotionally drained. Things are much more harmonized for him in regards to him and his Divine Feminine. Perhaps there were some issues with her, perhaps there were some tension before, or confusion or upheaval, and probably really affected him emotionally. He was quite sensitive about the situation, but now it looks like things are much better, and he's progressing on the situation now, and there are much more calmer waters ahead of him now. So he seems much more calm in regards to his feminine. Looks like he may be moving towards better grounds. Looks like there is much more harmony to where he is going at this moment, and it feels like he can now move on from the turmoils of the waters, or perhaps his emotions, right? Maybe now she is trying to reach out to him and talking to him more, so that could be why he feels much more secure about the situation, or much more emotionally safe, or much more emotionally stable, probably because he sees that effort that she is projecting towards him, right? All right, so in the Divine Feminine's heart space, we have the Six of Pentacles. So this is suggesting that they're both putting in the effort in the relationship and trying to build on the solid foundation in regards to their interactions. They're both trying to show signs that, that they care about each other, or that they are present with each other. With the Divine Feminines, you see that she's also exchanging the coins, and so is the Divine Masculines. Perhaps the Spirit Guide is helping them out too, in order for them to interact more, in order for them to exchange each other's emotions or attention, or putting in the effort in the relationship, building on the relationship, right? So in her heart space, she feels that she is putting in that exchange, and she does feel it from him too. She does feel that he is putting the exchange as well. This could be him pouring out his exchange, helping her out, or it could be a spirit guide helping the relationship out, right? But she does feel in her heart that they're both putting in the effort in the relationship. With the divine masculine's heart space, we have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Swords, sorry. So the Queen of Swords is suggesting that he may view her a bit more distant, a bit more cold, a bit more cautious in her approach with him. He could feel a disconnection from her, perhaps. Even though I do see her putting in the effort, for him, emotionally, he doesn't feel that she is putting in as much as he would like to, I feel that he does sense her a bit more distant, a bit more cold and reserved, right? And this could be affecting him as well a lot. And maybe it can make him a bit more cold and distant as well, seeing that he's not getting that exchange that he wants. So they both have different views and perspective about the relationship. And in her perspective, she seems that she is putting in the effort, but in his perspective, it seems that she is not quite giving in the effort that he would like to, which is why he was a bit emotionally unstable before. But looks like he does see that she is, because she is trying here with the Page of Wands. She is putting in that effort, and so this is making him it's reassuring him that things are going to be all right? But he still sees and feels that level of distance from her, right? And he would like a bit more to be given to him, I feel, right? With the Divine Feminines, we have the Three of Pentacles. And what this is saying is that she is putting in that hard work, and she is studying a lot and learning a lot about things that will help her expand herself. She could be working on a business, on an endeavor, or working on a certain skill that she has and perfecting it, and mastering a skill perhaps, and learning from it, or really learning other things that can help her eventually in the long run. And in regards to the relationship, I think she's also trying to study more in regards to the relationship, how to approach the relationship, seeing that this is quite new to her in regards to how to handle the relationship, or how to approach in regards to relationships, right? So it may be fairly new to her, so she has to probably put in that effort, the practical efforts, in order to study how to approach in the relationship with her divine masculines, or how to make it better, right? And definitely trying to expand her mind more and figure him out, perhaps figuring out the differences in elements, or figuring out how to interact with him, perhaps. With the divine masculines, we have the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is suggesting that he is very down to earth this month. He is very connected to his pentacles, very connected to the things he's built, his solid foundation perhaps that he built for himself, that he would like to go over perhaps and review, that he knows has a great potential. And I feel like he really wants to see the fruits of his labor, and I think he will see the fruits of his labor this month. So the King of Pentacles is an energy of an individual who has succeeded a lot in his life and has built his coins, and now is able to see the fruits of his labor, and is in a status now where he can help others reach the same level. So the King of Pentacles is somebody who is well developed in terms of skills, in terms of status and business perhaps too. And maybe he's giving some advice to the divine feminines, and she's probably studying how he's approaching things, because I do see her really digging deep within her pentacles, within her skills and craftsmanship, right? And the King of Pentacles is somebody who has already developed that, and has already, bear the fruits of his labor. So she could learn a lot from her divine masculines in order to also reach this giant pentacle, right? So that's what I see for the both of them. For the overall energy between the both of them, we have the Nine of Wands. So they're both a little bit on the fence whether to approach in each other's worlds or allow each other to be vulnerable and interact with each other. They're still a bit hurt. He's still a bit hurt. She's still showing signs of being a little bit more cautious. And so that's making him a little bit cautious as well with her approach, right? So things are a little bit in defense still, but she is making the effort here, right? But she could be a little bit cautious too, because maybe he could be showing these signs as well. So they're both a little bit on guard and not knowing whether to open up their gates or open up their hearts or allow themselves to be vulnerable again in the relationship. But either way, looks like they're both putting in the effort, right? And looks like he wants to help her out too in regards to what they're building together. Perhaps maybe they're building something together and he's guiding her, and she is building it for him or building it together. Whichever way, they're both helping each other out, I feel here, and could get assistance from somebody else as well. So yeah, so let's see what the Psychic Tarot have to say between the both of you for the Divine Feminines and Divine Masculines. All right, we have emotional loss for the Divine Feminines, and the Divine Masculines, we have triumph and success. So what I feel here is that there will be some sort of communication coming in from the Divine Feminines, because I do see here the Queen of Swords, that she is giving clear cut communication. And I feel like that is her, because she's trying to communicate more towards him. But it could be him too. I feel like it's both of them kind of communicating with each other and having like a clear argument or a clear discussion about something, clearing certain things out so that there's less tension in the relationship, because the Six of Swords is about resolving conflicts, resolving situations together. And the water is calming down after the storm. Usually the storms are arguments, right, or tensions that perhaps they may have had with each other. And now it looks like they are communicating it and bringing it back into the surface and resolving this situation between the both of them, right? So here they are, both with their swords, trying to communicate and clear any illusions and confusion and misunderstandings regarding the relationship, right? So looks like they're going to resolve certain things with each other and have a better understanding of where the relationship is going, or resolving certain misunderstandings or conflicts that they had in the past, right? So with the Divine Feminines, we have the emotional loss here. So I do feel that she is still mourning over something, mourning over a loss, grieving over something that didn't turn out the way she wanted it to, and she's still confronting that pain that she may be still trying to heal from. Okay, and I think she will be getting some sort of assistance this month that will help her kind of heal from this wound. Okay, whether it's from spirit guides, angels, whichever it could be, there will be some assistance, there will be some healing for the Divine Feminines, and probably this communication that's coming in between the both of them will help her heal from any wounds she may have received recently or in the past. And that could probably be related to the arguments they may have had here that they are resolving now. And that will help her understand the situation better. Probably he will approach her and resolve the situation. And that will really help heal any wounds she may have had regarding the situation you both are going through. Or it could be regarding other people, third-party situations. And that will really help lower the defenses between the both of them. Okay, and between her as well. All right, so yeah, Divine Feminines will definitely heal this month and definitely work hard and approach the Divine Masculines. And the Divine Masculines will definitely heal from the situation too, and resolve any situation or misunderstandings they may have had with each other. Okay. All right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this reading of June 2020. If you guys like this reading, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and leave a comment below. All right. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a good one. Bye.